United States of America. Here comes Prince Jr. And watch out for this guy's hands.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the red trunks with red trim, Powder Keg. Fighting out of the blue corner from Surrey, England, and the famed boxing family, here is the son of the prince, Adam Hamed.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
Close the door, close the curtains. This is it. Let me enjoy myself right now.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. Build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Nice counter shot. They both want a highlight reel knockout. You'd like to see more jabs. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee. Like a bee just pickpocketing and stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he scores with the counter. No rest for the weary. And shoot. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is...
And there's the bell to start round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Straight right just misses. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counterpuncher smart.
Nice counter. Insane action! Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter lands. Can't land that jab. Punch, counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Out of the way, that right hook. They exchange punches. He threw a punch and just got countered. Got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges.
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punching. Those counter punches have to hurt. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Straight right just misses. Unlucky to miss with that jab. The straight right just misses. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one out. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that.
Here we go to the 4th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter punch caught him clean. No respect for each other's punching power. That counter shot lands. They block the hook. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked him down.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. Missing with the hook. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Well This trainer has a pep talk. Now's the time to use it as they were dropped twice in the last round.
There's always...
Back into the fray here in round 5. Gotta be feeling confident heading into this round after knocking their opponent down twice.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Throw out a lazy jab in this fight, you're gonna get knocked out. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful though. Done with that counter shot. Do you believe this? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. About a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
Let's start the 6th. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
With these 2 lightning-quick lightweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you're not thinking. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagan and pickpocket them.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these powder keg goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. There's the bell to start round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The jab just got blocked. The jab can't find a home. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes. It's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
There's a counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
You're right, Todd.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
They get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round. There's the bell to start round 8. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs just feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far? Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
Just like a lover, like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on.